Hi, welcome back to Coffee Query. My name is Zia, and if you have seen in the previous video, I have created my Laravel application and installed the dependencies. And also I had created a Stripe account and retrieved the API key and stored in the .env file. Now, in this video, I will show you how to charge a card one time. Okay, let's start. Yeah, this is the form from a Bootstrap. Let me clean all this page and create a clean form. Okay, and okay. Check it now. Okay, this is a simple form and Vuejs. Let me check. Yeah, this is my form. What we do, we clean it a little bit. Be card. Here is pay to Stripe and form. At submit dot prevent, we call a function, name it submit. Okay, and inside the form we define some input elements, be form group and b form input, and we model is form dot name, and the placeholder is name. We copy and paste form dot email, and this is also email, and yeah, this should be amount. And we don't need this part. Okay, a button here, b button submit, and type is also submit. Let me container and name, email, amount here, and form name is null, email is null, amount is 0 or null we can give. Okay, let me check it, how it look. Give some simple style, container width as 500 pixel. Okay, and if I give some class margin top is 5. Okay. Yeah, align it to right, class text is right. and margin top should be 3. Okay, if we give some variant is primary. Okay, now the form is ready. We should load the Stripe form here. Stripe input. We need an input to enter the card information and submit it. Okay, the idea is first we send a request to Stripe for a token. Once we have the token and we attach the ID of the token with this information and send that to Stripe back. What we do, we request a token from our front end, from Vuejs. We get the token in the front end and send the token ID to the backend to Laravel. From Laravel application, we charge the card. We send a post request with amount and token ID, email, and other details to Stripe, and Stripe will charge that card. Okay, the idea is very simple. We should add this script in the heading of our application. Go to the welcome.blade.page, and I have already added, and you should add that here, and then go to where is that? Yeah, now we can create Stripe object right in the JavaScript in our front end. Okay, in the component here we should define here inside the form, we should define a div, and this div has a reference called cart. This is the element where Stripe input will be loaded here. Okay, now what we do in here, okay, now what we create this object. Okay, let me copy this and paste it here. This key is too long, but we have this key in the .env file. If you check env file, in the previous video I had got this and stored here. This is a very good idea to store secret key and secret information in the .env file and access that in your front end. It's working now. If I copy this key from .env and paste it here, but it's not a good idea. It's not secure. You should access this key here. How we can access? Okay, process dot env dot max. Okay, dot max. Let me check it. Yeah. So once we create the object, now what we do, we define a variable, an element. Elements is equal to Stripe dot elements. Okay, and we have some global styling for our form. Let me copy that. Yeah, this is the styling. Only color, font family, and font smoothing. Variable called card, which is equal to undefined for now. Okay. Now in the mounted hook, what we do, we initialize this card by var is equal to, sorry, card is equal to elements dot create. When we create a card, we have to pass a second parameter as an object, which is the style, and we give this variable. Okay, we give this style here. And hide postal code is equal to true. Now what we do, card dot mount and this dot refs dot card. Now it should, our form should be showing here now. Yeah, form element is loaded, right? Now we should give some style to match our own inputs. What we do, I have you should have some styling. Okay, I had done already for testing. Just I copied that style, and you can take this style. When I push this project to the GitHub, you can get this, but you can style by yourself, I'm sure. Yeah, the form is loaded, and what we need to create the functionality. Okay, now what we should do inside the methods here, we get stripe dot create token with this. Then we get the result, and we check if result dot has error. We log the error, console.log error happened when getting token. Okay, else if there is no any error, what we do, we get a callback function, this dot handle token, and we send the result dot token here. Control C, Control V in the token. Now let me check if we can get a token from Stripe or not. Console.log token. get the token or not. If we get a token successfully, there is no any error, we are okay to go forward. Okay, 20 and 42. This 42 is a test number credit card, okay, from Stripe. Okay, now we are okay to send this token to our server to process the payment. Okay, here what we do now, we have a form and we need to attach this token to our form. This dot form dot token stripe. The stripe token is equal to token dot id. Okay, now we send a request to our Laravel. Xuse dot post the URL charge. Then we get a response, sol.log response. If we get any error, we catch that error right here. Console.log here, form here. And now what we do, we create a route for this API here. I already have created this route post charge, and I have also created a controller, charge controller, and this charge controller has a method called charge. If you check, yeah, inside the app HTTP controller, charge controller, and this controller, let me clean it first. Here is a charge return high. Okay, we got high from our server. And now import the Stripe packet from Cartalys, Stripe, Laravel packets, Stripe. Once you have that, Stripe is equal to the Stripe packet create. What you create a charge. This charge is Stripe charges and create. The Stripe has a method called charges, and charges call a create method. Create method require an array as its parameter, which need amount we gonna pay. This amount is request amount, and currency. The currency is USD for now. You can make it dynamic, USD or Canadian dollars. You can specify it in the front end and send it here, and you can make it like that. Okay, and the third one is you specify the source. Okay, what's the source? Source is request Stripe token. And the third one will be a receipt email, which is also coming from Vuejs. The third one is description. Test payment. Yeah, I think it's not now. It's done. Let me put inside a try catch block. If something happened to this, I can catch that error. Exception. Return response as JSON get message. Okay, if it's okay, I can return a message. Return response JSON. We can pass it this stripe. Okay, let me see if it's working or not. Name is Zia, email is zia@gmail. $50 or $123. 4242 is the card number. Yeah, this is the token. Yeah, this is, we got the token first and send this token to the server, and the server will send a charge request to Stripe. Now let me check my Stripe. This $50 was before I was recording this video. Let me refresh. $123 should be here. Yeah, this is that. But one thing is very important here. If you double click this button, it's possible to submit to pay 2 times. How we can prevent this? We should define what you say. Yeah, let me define a variable is submitting is equal to false, and now here we define a spinner, which is variant is primary. If submitting is true, this will be showing, the spinner will be showing. Otherwise, this button should be showing. Okay, when we click submit, this dot is submitting is true, and once our payment is done, now here we make it to false back. Okay, and 789 and 42 submit. Yeah, if you click now, nothing happens. Yeah, response, you got the result from Stripe. Let me check. Yeah, $789 paid. This is one-time charge. If you want to if you want to have a customer and your customer pay with the same card several times, so you need to create a customer and then charge that customer until his card is valid. I will create customer in the next video. Stay with me, we will do this together. Okay, thank you again. Bye.